go!
Lucky.
Here we go again!
What's up? How you doing on the Bloody Trail?
Working on it. After all, we did just get back to it, and we have food! Also, I was just texting your roommate. Because, you know, she got me this friend. I texted things like, you know, like, I miss hanging out with you, dude. Like,
You get a very simple answer of saying,
yeah, I want to spend time with you. Like, I'm being honest and telling him, like, hey, we should do things, you know, like, we should be around each other, like, outside of work. Like, let's do a thing. And he's like, Same. she just told him he should watch Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Debbie something.
Debbie Moore?
Yeah. Because Patrick Swayze says ditto all the time.
Up until after he dies.
Yeah, he is.
I don't get it. I'm like, I think he's still gonna miss it, you know? I think he's still gonna not understand.
To some degree, you should do it on purpose. So.
Oh, well, he's not the brightest bulb in the box, so making him watch something like that, he'll be like, oh, that sucks, and it'll be like, dude, that's
you do the same thing.
That's literally you. It's right in front of your fucking face. I also sent him an audio recording of what the same sounds like in my head, which is why I don't like it, because it doesn't feel reciprocative. It's literally like, oh, I'm taking what little feelings I have, and then I'm trying to reach out to you, and there's a brick wall that says same in front of it, you know? Just like, it didn't even have the effort to, like, shape it into a brick wall that says same. It's just lazily graffitied on there.
That's not even that.
Oh, that's what they did with Duriel. Because remember, it was like, it's either a Dariel or it's Duriel. Depending on what kind of pain we want here.
Well, this is supposed to be torturous.
Well, so this is physical pain. And Dariel is the mental torture.
Somehow he thinks this is a good idea.
Apparently. Come on, get him.
I must wait.
Against a creature who is almost all physical.
I'm just standing here and taking it. This is depressing, honestly.
Well, he is getting you down to about 2/3 health, though. So he's better off with you than me.
Thing have been one.
Yeah, it literally said so on his title.
If they made it.
Oh yeah, I remember the shape of that arena there. That's the fuck. Oh yeah, no. The walk up and the this is literally the shape of that, like, speaking area.
It's one of the first arenas you get to fight in.
No, the first arenas you get to fight in for boss fights was the Butcher.
Oh, I was thinking about the one for
D3? Yeah.
One with the first Lord of Hell.
I mean, they did reconstruct this a little bit, but I see it.
That looks like the one.
Thank heavens you're
Yeah,
here.
that looks like the fight
I
against
convinced them not to go without you.
What?
You should have
just
kept the
started
temple
on
with
me.
Prava.
Oh, that's good.
But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone, either.
Okay.
Main library.
I'm gonna just...
Yeah.
mosey my happy ass this way.
Not that apparently anybody wants to be in here yet.
No. A lot of people are dead though, so this is not it, but it feels familiar. I'm ready, I guess. How much money do I have? Not enough. But I got a knife.
You got a cleaver.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, nice. That's fun.
I
don't want to go back to the other one.
Do I? Because that one's better.
Not when it comes to your wolf.
Well, I mean, there's a way to fix that.
It was add-ons?
It is. It's an add-on. It's one of the thingies.
I wasn't talking about the wolves' damage. I was talking about your transformation.
Fuck. I've wasted a loading screen!
No, two.
Baby's looking at me like I'm crazy over there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, Bobby, what the fuck?
Look back at it again.
Took the long way there.
See? Bloodhound versus poison keepers. We don't use our skills.
Shit.
We use Wolfie.
Shit. Oh, I'll sell my junk while I'm here and try to get that money so that I can get my potion.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. I do wonder how close I am to the end.
It doesn't seem like that far off.
Anything else?
I mean, again, I said I would do the bonus content, like we were thinking for LOTR one day with the challenges. Bonus episode will just be this, like, 10-hour long me playing the rest of this with my druid, just running around doing all the bonuses, you know? Collecting everything. Collecting everything and trying to completionist it.
As best you can.
Yeah, but independently in my own time without pressure for the series, honestly. And then it'll just be a filler episode when it shows up. And it'll take like 10 years to render, and that'll be fine.
It will be one massive
I smell
episode.
something. I'm ready.
We have a heading.
Did you ever
Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred.
I can't. I don't have enough
Across
money.
the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain.
Uh-huh.
I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
And what then? We don't have the
You said
stone.
that now so many times.
Enough, Donan.
Then it's up to me to stop her. Right.
Of course.
Can I ask? Who's gonna take this to their side? No, strong. It's next to the stone. Making something.
It was fun.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. Oh, there's my stash. In case I want to change anything, I guess, before this final fight.
Last run.
If this is the final fight. Who knows? Right. We're gonna just easy slowly until Dad gets back. Or
You've been hounding me about this and that non-stop. Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's...
Enough! You're both so smart usually.
Usually.
Yes.
Not today. Yes, the stone is gone. Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. Denarius has it, let's take it back.
It is the only way
So we're just going to take a casual walk down these stairs?
Yep.
No, not
Yeah.
Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto, her maker, the prime evil. You know his powers of manipulation. His hatred has already poisoned us. Even Lilith fears him. Why don't you?
Are you done?
I am now. Think on what I've said, all right?
She's not wrong. I mean, that's what's been driving my character this entire time. His hatred is what has been driving me this entire time, which has given me the power to kind of resist Lilith. He keeps popping in to visit me for some reason. You know what would be funny? If I was the other child of hatred somehow. Like, he had another progeny and it's me. Like, he got the other one, but now he's got another one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not just waiting for them to come forward, but also, like... Yeah. Just up the ante on the hatred, you know? Because, like, in the other game, we were Nephilim, which gave us the power to defeat Diablo and all that. We were a child of an angel. Yeah. But now, we are just us, you know? That's why I'm wondering, like, are we a child of Mephisto or something? And he just had another kid. So Lilith has gone largely forgotten and ignored, and then we just exist. There's the mute spot. But that's a looky-loo. I want a looky-loo. Look at this wall. Look at that looky-loo spot. We're all Lilith's children. Except me. That makes it incest. Ew. Oh, the motion sickness kicked in again.
Yeah, let's see how good this is. It matches up to mine anyway. I don't know what else it's got this thing. What do you think? It's not great. It's not. Ready? Isn't it the same symbol that she draws whenever she does the blood petals?
It's not just that. There's a looky-loo looking icon up here, but it doesn't let me looky-loo for some reason.
I need
Like,
more
look at
time.
this. That's the looky-loo symbol, and
Except that
then
it shouldn't be off the side there.
it doesn't matter what way I point. It doesn't let me. It doesn't care. Otherwise, we're looking at that.
I don't think it's
Oh, is that supposed to be like
the three primals.
no Lilith, Rothma, and someone else? Because I recognize those are her horns. And I imagine this is supposed to be like tributary to her and maybe her family or her servants? I don't know.
It's
Maybe.
I'm gonna laugh. We'll step to this door and we gain horns.
Oh, that'll be hilarious. Oh, there's the... Yep.
That's what I was saying.
There's some petals. One last time. Eat petal. Oh, that took a minute. Oh, yeah, no, this is...
Beginning.
Yeah, no, this is where she... No.
I can sense your fear,
This is every loading screen in the opening.
Father.
Because her door is completely different.
Hers is not a gate of hell.
She also had a little, like, thing.
Why does that look like a whole bunch of people are dead in front of the door?
That might be her followers / people she's killed to get there. Oh yeah, because they've got little blood puddles, so I think she did murder them.
Maybe that was how she got into hell. Before the key.
Well, what did you see?
You don't want to know.
I think she does, that's why she asked. She hungers for her father power. As if we didn't already fucking know that.
Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her. We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more. Turn us against each other.
Uh-huh.
Let's remember why we're here. Together.
You think that'll work?
Join your Haradrim and allies in burning the hells.
In the burning house.
Yeah, let's... No turning back.
Perhaps the
You know,
light?
people tell me to go to hell. I didn't think they meant it like this. Ugh, why are you so good?
Not bad.
They're terrible for me, but...
You said not bad.
Everything feels wrong here. The air. The ground at my feet.
Uh-huh.
Mortals were not meant to tread this road.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
It feels...
You're not leaving.
It feels the same stylistically as... Oh, do you remember Asmodan's towers? It feels
Here's
style...
one-on-one, yeah.
No, all of them. Anytime you... When you've defeated the Keep and you've gone into his tower to go defeat him, it feels like that, stylistically, because there's the rotting borderline demon, because he had demons chained to the pillars, screaming in agony. Because he's the lord of,
This one. And somehow we're supposed to find an Arius' army in here.
I mean, sounds about right, because...
Supposedly he's in here. Funny enough, if instead of trapping her in the world stone, what would happen if we trapped him?
The stone is attuned to her, it will not let him in. But it doesn't seem completely impossible.
I was talking about an Arius.
Yes, I know. Either way, it would need to be attuned to him, because it's currently primed for her.
Unless it doesn't need to be primed for an angel.
That would be hilarious, but I highly doubt that's how it works, being as they're very particular. He also called it the World Stone, and also you'd think that if he could just get sucked into one of those things, he wouldn't touch it.
Unless that's the easiest way to keep somebody from doing it.
Search for the army. I imagine it's over there. And then there's this big arena, and then
probably
there's
boss fight.
a little trail.
And the afterwards to go back out.
Mm-hmm. Your nuggies are done.
No.
Continuing to brainstorm mentally while Dad is away. Because the theory isn't totally crazy.
I'm just spitballing.
I know, it's not completely insane.
It's not out of the realm of things that could possibly happen. It's just
No.
the improbability is probably pretty high.
I mean, think about it this way. Astaroth was imprisoned in that soul stone.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning he didn't have a reason to fear touching it. I mean, Lilith wasn't afraid of it either, but then again, it had someone inside it when she stabbed Yorin.
Mm-hmm.
So...
maybe once it has someone inside, it can't have two.
I mean, that would make sense. Not enough space. You know, it's a little crowded in here. Diablo's was a lot bigger because he was a primeval, and he was the only one in there. Like, you knew who was in that. He didn't get a little piece. He got the whole damn thing.
Well, he got a major chunk.
Looks like the rear guard was ambushed. The others must have forged ahead.
Oh, fuck you, Lorath. No. I do have to say, Donan and Neyrel seem more level-headed. Lorath is just guided by his own...
anger.
Yeah.
His own hatred. Which fits right into this place.
Oh, well, yeah, it's the whole point. I mean, at one point earlier, he seemed so calm and okay.
Especially before he started getting into it.
Yeah, and now he's... I must kill Elias, and now I'm hating on the light because, you know, fuck it, let them die. Like, no.
Just because people do bad things don't mean people are bad.
There are some people who deserve death for what they've done because they're never gonna stop killing. And they feel no pity or compassion or remorse for what they've done. But other people... like, Vigo did not deserve to die for what he did. You should have to live with the consequences of his actions if you think it's so terrible. Potentially shunned and shamed from everyone he ever cared about because he did something real fucked up.
At what point do you take that out of a perspective of man and try to do what they're doing and put it in a perspective of, oh well, we're basically gods.
Things who think they can do whatever they want, without consequence. I am above you. Thusly, it does not matter what I do.
Everything has a consequence, whether in nature or not.
Yep. Simple physics. In my opinion, there's a lesson to be learned from everything, and people make mistakes. It's just sometimes you gotta deal with the consequences of your actions. You can't get away scot-free forever. You can't continue to do wrong and get away with it for eternity.
Why does that look like the critter was holding one of the stones?
I don't think so.
It looked like it, though, didn't it?
Maybe? I don't know. What the fuck is the... what? There's a zone and I just can't get to it. Lilith's bit is going fucking bad shit.
Connected.
I need more
In any way, shape, or form.
Yep, you take that over there with you. I don't know. I'm probably crazy for spitting my views on morality. People who believe that death is the only solution to purge this world of all its problems just doesn't sit right with me.
That doesn't sit right with nature either.
Not all things deserve to live, but not all things deserve to die, you know? To take that kind of... The only thing that gives me anything about morality is the sense that people who do not feel shame or pity or remorse for what they've done, those people don't deserve to stick around, because they're just going to keep acting up and doing what they're doing, and they will not stop.
Sins beget sins as men beget men. Terror begets hate as hate begets destruction. Destruction begets terror as terror begets hate as hate begets destruction.
Oh, that was... circular reasoning! A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Eventually it becomes A squared.
Well, he just said sins begets sins as men begets men. Hate begins terror as terror begets destruction, as destruction begets hate as hate begets terror, as terror begets destruction. Yeah.
Hooray for circular chanting.
Circular reasoning! How much better than the rest of us are you?
None.
It's literal military conditioning, because isn't it like to resist torture or something? You're supposed to be like, Papa, like she, like do something monotonous that doesn't really cause you to think, so you don't talk.
Well, not just that. There's a few ways, supposedly, to get around most conditions.
It's also the cultness of it. Just repeat these lines over and over again. But a lovely midsummer.
Most times it's circular chanting, which doesn't matter what it is. It's words without thought.
Eventually it loses all meaning.
It's supposed to. So the brain no longer has to go beyond whatever it's saying. Eventually it won't break the cycle either. So getting them out of it can be a severe problem.
Oh, it's a Balrog. Yeah, that's why cults are... That's another reason that cults are kind of a problem in that sense.
Well, eventually if you say things often enough and over again, you can trick somewhat the person who is willing to take the condition.
I don't know. I jokingly say that every morning I spend an hour telling myself what absolute shit I am in the mirror. I believe it. I don't need to stand in front of the mirror anymore. I'm just like default. Default. I hate myself.
And the easiest way to break that is having somebody constantly over it again. Getting them to say it to herself. Which will not happen because she's wolf with it.
Yeah. I'm...
She likes to condition herself.
Your psychological warfare does not work on me in terms of the fact that I'm too stubborn. Hey, don't do that. No, that wasn't for you. That was just me being like, what the fuck, man? Get your fingers out of my pit. No, in terms of, I'm just like, the map flashed up there real fast like that. Without warning. And I'm like, what? Okay. I think I pressed the button, but I guess I pressed the button.
I like that there's currently 4 people in your thing, and the entire game
Well, there's 1, 2, 3 followers, and there's 2 Doge and my Doge. I've got
There's 6 people.
I've got a Doge party. Before I continue on, I have to say the episode's over. So we'll talk more about the cults later.
And whatever else happens to pass our brain.
So yeah, subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like this. Don't forget to ding on the bell, you do not.
Have a really wonderful day.